to find the general formula of a quadratic series, we must know the following. So let's have a look at where this a plus b plus c equals term 1 comes from. So if this is the general formula of a quadratic series and we want to find term 1, we simply put 1 in n's place. So now term 1 is equal to a, and in brackets we put the 1 with the square on the outside, plus b, and in the place of n we put a 1, plus c. That leaves us then with 1 squared gives us 1. 1 times a is a, plus b times 1 is b, plus c. And that's where term 1 equals a plus b plus c comes from. Now we can use this information to find any term in terms of a, b, and c. So let's assume that we have term 4. So in place of n, we put 4. In the place of this n, we put a 4 in brackets with a square on the outside. And in the place of this n, we put a 4. So that leaves us with 4 squared gives us 16. 16 times a is 16a. B times 4 gives us 4b plus c. So that means that term 4 is equal to 16a plus 4b plus c. Now we've learned that we can write any term in terms of a, b, and c. Now let's go and see how we can use that. We are going to use the following method to determine the general formula of a quadratic series if two of the terms are known as well as the second constant difference. Now let's go and see what we can do. In the following sequence, t1 or term 1 is equal to 14 and term 4 is equal to minus 7. The sequence has a second constant difference equal to minus 4. Now we have two terms given to us as well as the second constant difference. So we are going to make use of the following method. So please follow. The second constant difference is minus 4. So we know that 2a is equal to the second constant difference, and that is minus 4. So a is equal to minus 4 divided by 2, and a is equal to minus 2. We also know that we can write term 1 in terms of a, b, and c. So a plus b plus c is equal to term 1. Now we just do normal substitution of the variables that we have. So a is a minus 2, so in the place of a we put the minus 2. So we've got minus 2 plus b plus c is equal to term 1, which is a 14 because that's the value of term 1. Now we can say that b plus c is equal to 16 because the minus 2 goes to this side and 14 plus 2 gives us 16. There we go. Now we are going to write term 4 also in terms of a, b, and c. So we start off with the general formula by just writing an squared plus bn plus c is equal to tn. In the place of n, we put 4. So now we have term 4, and in the place of this n, we also have a 4, which is 4 in brackets squared plus b times 4. That gives us 16a plus 4b plus c is equal to term 4. Now we do substitution of the variables that we have. In the place of a, we put the minus 2. And in the place of term 4, we put minus 7. There we go. So now we have minus 32 plus 4b plus c is equal to minus 7. Okay, so that leaves us with 4b plus c is equal to 25. Because the minus 32 goes to this side, it becomes a plus 32. And minus 7 plus 32 gives us 25. Now, can you see what we have now? We've got simultaneous equations because both equations contain b's and c's, okay? So now we are going to solve this by solving these two equations simultaneously.
Thank you.